Stop it. Sit up.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah. Chill. Chill.
Just relax.
Good, because I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
So with that in mind, are you still refusing to do field?
I am.
You're under arrest for DUI.
Outrage ignites across Central Florida as body cam footage hits the public eye, showing a 9-year-old in handcuffs for what seems like an eternity. Okay, it's 13 minutes, in a classroom. This all went down on February 2nd at an elementary school in the quaint town of Oviedo, Florida. Called in to handle a pint-sized rioter, 2 Oviedo police officers strut into Stenstrom Elementary School. You think this is wild? Just wait for what's next.
Stop it. Sit up.
Am I allowed to?
Outrage in Central Florida after body cam footage shows police handcuffing a 9-year-old student for 13 minutes inside of his own classroom. The incident happened on February 2nd of this year at an elementary school in Oviedo, Florida.
Things just got real. Officer Manada's body cam gives us a front row seat to the chaos inside the classroom, where the air is thick with flying papers and books. As staff members try their best to simmer down the mini-Hulk, Officer Manada steps in hoping to cool the jets. But alas, he's greeted not with thanks but with fists and creative language from our young scholar. Hold on to your popcorn, the drama escalates.
Here on Officer Yashira Moncada's body cam, you can see the child throwing paper and books that have been scattered across the floor as staff members attempt to calm the child down. Officer Moncada then tries to approach the student to try to de-escalate the situation, but the officer is met with fists and profanity from the 9-year-old.
You want to throw stuff though, right?
Buckle up, folks. As the situation hits a fever pitch, Officer Mosley dives into the fray as our young protagonist continues his impression of a tornado, hurling objects like a wet floor sign. Safety first, kids. In a twist of fate, or just protocol, Officer Mosley claps the cuffs on the kiddo for everyone's safety, captured in high definition on the body cam. And you thought this was just another day at school.
Staff members hold a blue punching bag as the student continues to lash out, this time by kicking the teacher. Next, Officer Scott Mosley responds to the classroom, while the student continues to throw items across the room, including a wet floor sign. Moments later, Officer Mosley handcuffs the student, which according to the incident report, the officer did so out of concern for others in the room.
Just when you think you've seen it all, the handcuffed young rebel decides to up his game, kicking and spouting off at the officers, who've clearly had better days. Officer Mosley's body cam captures this ballet of chaos as they try to keep things under wraps while pleading for a moment of peace. The saga continues, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming.
Just calm me down for a second.
Chill.
On Officer Mosley's body cam, you can see the child repeatedly kick the officers while they attempt to restrain him. Once in cuffs, the student continues to scream profanities.
Stop it. Sit up.
Am I allowed to?
Chill. Chill.
Just relax.
No chill in sight. Despite sporting some snazzy handcuffs, our young star isn't keen on settling down. He makes a go for Houdini's record, trying to slip free. Officer Mosley, in a move of practicality, tweaks the cuffs to keep the escape artist safe, while Officer Manata plays the role of negotiator, trying to bring down the energy. But wait, there's more. Stick around.
According to the police report, the handcuffs were dangled loosely around the child's wrists, but didn't allow the hands out. The child can be seen making efforts to free himself from the cuffs. Officer Mosley is seen holding the child's arms and wrote in the incident report he adjusted the cuffs higher on the student's arms so he could not injure himself trying to get out. Meanwhile, Officer Moncada is heard trying to get the child to cool down.
Throwing things. You're putting everyone in this moment. You need to hear it. It's okay, I get that a lot. We're trying to figure out why you're so upset.
Stop pulling.
As we near the climax, the tension starts to drop as Officer Makata turns the charm up, hoping to sway our young friend towards a more peaceful path with talk of avoiding jail, a place with decidedly fewer Xbox opportunities. He lays down some life lessons about the repercussions of punching people who are just trying to help. Next up, watch how this intense negotiation pans out.
You're doing really good with Officer Tennant. She gives you stickers, she asks you how your day is, and then this is how you treat us?
Yeah, that's your fault.
You can relax, we can take the cuffs off, but you're literally endangering everybody here by hitting everybody. And they don't come to work to get beat up. They come to work to keep you safe. That's fine.
A few minutes later, Officer Moncada continues to encourage the student to calm down so he can be let go of the cuffs.
You don't care, but you can go to jail for things like that. And I don't want to see you go to jail for things like that. You can get in trouble for hitting staff too.
Okay, I've done it since pre-K.
That's not nice. Why do you...
Witness a master class in mood shifts. A teacher, possibly a future Zen master, steps in and miraculously brings some calm to our stormy student, allowing Officer Mosley to finally click off those cuffs. The police squad then ushers our now somewhat calmer Typhoon to the guidance counselor for some much-needed chat time, and you thought your day was tough.
Next, the teacher is seen calmly speaking to the student, which seemingly calms him down, prompting Officer Mosley to release the student from the handcuffs.
Thanks, bud.
Good job, buddy.
Police say shortly after that, they were able to get the student to go to the guidance counselor's office. The child's parents are now suing the city and the police department.
Gear up for the aftermath. After the dust settles, the student's parents decide it's lawsuit o'clock, filing against the city and the boys in blue, claiming the ordeal traumatized their child and amplified his spirited nature. The family's attorney makes waves in the media, stating boldly that handcuffing tots at school isn't the look we're going for. What a plot twist. Stay tuned for what happens next.
According to local reports, the parents of the student filed the lawsuit at the end of September against the 2 officers involved in the incident, citing the entire thing caused extreme harm and aggravated the child's existing behavioral condition. The lawyer for the family who filed the lawsuit also released a statement to local media outlets stating 9-year-old children should not be handcuffed by police officers at school, and the city of Oviedo failed to reach out to the family to make any effort to address the unfortunate situation.
Here's where the confusion really kicks off. The suspect begins to question the police officer's actions with a tone of incredulity, asking, "What seriously do? Sir, what do?" This shows the start of her confrontational and confused response to the arrest situation. Strap in, because you're in for quite the ride.
What's going right back here? I just wondered, what's going on with your license?
What is going on with my license? I don't know. I seriously do not know what's going on
Your
with my
license is, you received no. Don't act surprised like you don't know what you're driving with, man. All the suspensions and things that you've had. License is still suspended.
What do you mean still suspended?
It's been suspended for a while. They've been mailing you notices about the suspensions on your license.
No, I'm not familiar with that at all.
Can you believe this? Discussion about the suspect's driving suspension surfaces. The officer informs her that she has been previously suspended, which she initially dismisses as old news, but the conversation quickly focuses on her current legal status, which she claims to be unaware of. And just when you thought it couldn't get any stickier, keep watching.
There's also, you've been suspended before for driving while suspended, for DUIs, things like that. You were mailed a notice.
But we're not talking about that. That's old news. So we're talking about the current news right now, correct? That I'm not familiar with, and you're telling me that I've been notified of what?
That you were suspended.
Of what?
You were suspended in 2016.
Things start heating up here. The suspect expresses shock upon learning her license might be suspended, claiming to have valid insurance and a valid license. She appears to be trying to convince the officer that there is no legal basis for questioning her driving privileges. You won't want to miss what's coming up.
Well, let me inform you of something. I have zero reason to perform any sobriety, anything, because I'm not under any influence of anything, number one. Number two, I'm not aware of my license being suspended, so that's a surprise to me. I have valid insurance under Modelo Insurance. I've had them for 2 months. I used to have Progressive. I don't have them anymore. So I have zero reason to believe that I don't have insurance or that I'm under any type of lawful anything.
I'm telling you that your license is suspended. You telling me you have insurance.
But suspended for what?
Financial responsibility.
No.
Meaning you owe money for your
For
insurance
what?
lapse.
Just when you think you've seen it all, an officer tries to explain the cause of the license suspension, suggesting it might be related to financial responsibilities like child support, which the suspect immediately denies, showing her frustration and confusion over the situation. Brace yourself, it gets even more tumultuous.
Why is my life ended?
I'm asking you again. if
I'm
you would be willing
asking
to
you a
perform
question.
sobriety exercise.
I'm asking you a question. Please answer my question before I do comply to anything.
I told you 3 times your license is suspended.
For what?
Financial responsibility.
What does that mean?
That's all it tells me. It says that you owe money.
For what?
Some sort of financial problem.
That's news to me because I have valid insurance.
Financial responsibility means, I'm not saying this is you, but I'm saying it could be one of these things. You didn't pay your tolls. You have child support
That could be
due.
it.
You have insurance that's
Zero
bad.
child support due. Could be my tolls. Anything else is
Unpaid traffic
irrelevant.
fines.
No, I don't have any air traffic. I'm letting you know, as a civilian, to you, that I have 0 traffic fines, I have 0 child support, and it may be because of tolls. That can seem valid. Tolls can seem valid.
Check this out. As the conversation about the suspension continues, the suspect grows increasingly agitated, insisting that her driving and insurance records are clean and unrelated to any financial obligations, emphasizing her disbelief and distress. Things are about to go from heated to boiling.
But that's news to me. Do you understand that? That's news to me. That has anything to do with my insurance or anything I have to do with driving. My tolls have nothing to do with me driving. That's news to me. Do you understand? Okay, great. 0% chance of that happening because I'm not under the influence of anything.
I still have to make a decision right
You're talking about you smell alcohol in my breath. 0, that's not irrelevant at all because that's not true.
Watch as she puts her foot down. The suspect refuses to participate in sobriety tests, asserting her rights and challenging the officer's suspicions. This refusal is crucial as it could have implications for her legal situation, showcasing her defiance and mistrust of the police's assessment. Just wait, it escalates even further.
This is your best opportunity to dispel these suspicions that I have that you are impaired. This is your best opportunity to dispel that. So if you choose not to do that, I still have to make a decision, and it's going to be with less information. And that's just the information that I have right now, okay? Also, your refusal to do this can be used against you later.
Good, because I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
So with that in mind, are you still refusing to do guilty?
I am.
You're under arrest for DUI.
Things take a desperate turn here. In a heated exchange, the suspect insists she would perform sobriety tests only to avoid arrest, misunderstanding that her arrest is already imminent, reflecting her desperation and misunderstanding of the situation. Don't blink now, the saga continues.
Yes.
Okay, great. Why are you arresting me under your false pretenses of me drinking alcohol because, quote, unquote, smell alcohol in my breath? That's why you're arresting me right now?
I told you all of the suspicion that I had.
And I said I would perform under to avoid arrest, and
After you
you're
were
still
under arrest.
arresting me.
And the drama unfolds. The suspect asserts her rights loudly, demanding the officer finish reading her Miranda rights, illustrating her awareness of legal procedures and her attempt to assert control over the situation. Grab your popcorn. The climax is up next.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I make to you?
Oh, it's on now. The suspect repeatedly insists on her innocence, claiming she did not drink and is only guilty of speeding, showing her continued insistence on her version of the events and her legal stance. Wait till you see how this plays out.
What about it? What about it? How much did I have?
You tell me.
You tell me. You tell me. You're a cop. You tell me.
Marijuana card?
Do I? I don't know. Do I? Look it up. That's your job, right?
I'm asking you.
You're a piece of shut my. No, you're not. You arrested me for drinking when I've had nothing to drink tonight. DUI. Drinking under the influence. I have not smoked. I do not drink. That is not mine.
Can this get any wilder? The suspect becomes more confrontational, criticizing the officer's competence and motives, highlighting the escalation of her emotional state and her antagonistic approach to the interaction. Things are about to get a notch crazier.
You arrested me for speeding. I don't drink alcohol. Do you understand? I don't smoke weed. Do you understand?
So why is the weed in the car?
I have a boyfriend. He drives my car. I don't know what does. I don't know what's in my car. Do you understand what I'm saying to you or not? Yes or no, officer?
You're the registered owner of the car
Right.
in your center.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you or not?
She's not backing down. In a prolonged assertion of her rights, the suspect refuses to allow the officer to close her car window, repeatedly stating, "It's my right to have it open," showing her persistence in maintaining some control over the situation. Stay tuned, the finale is just ahead.
No, I'm not closing that. No, that's my right to have it open. It's my right to have it open. It's my right to have it open.
Are you trying to fight me?
It's my right to have it open.
Are you trying to fight me?
It's my
Remove your
right to
hand.
have it open.
Remove your hand.
It is my right to
Remove
have
your
it
hand.
open.
Remove
It's
your
my
hand.
right to have it open. It's my right to have it open. It's my right to have it open.
You're making a
It's
problem
my
for
right
yourself.
to have it open.
It is
It's
not.
my right. It is my lawful right. It's my physical right.
Buckle up, because this is quite the opener. At the start of the incident, police find a woman in a Tesla, seemingly talking to a baby, but alas, she appears to be alone and just super flustered. Police repeatedly ask her if she's injured, with her answers being more tangled than headphone wires in your pocket. The officer tries to manage the situation by asking her to step out for a safety check. Brace yourself, it's just starting to get juicy.
She's okay now.
Ma'am,
Baby,
ma'am,
baby, come outside.
gotta open the door, kid.
Priscilla, you gotta come out.
Ma'am, ma'am, are you injured?
Are you okay?
Ma'am, are you injured? Ma'am, are you injured?
Baby, I gotta take care of you. Are you okay? I am, but I need
Ma'am, step to the back of the car, please. Ma'am. Ma'am.
The tension thickens. The woman still won't budge from the car, even when told she needs to step out for procedural reasons. The exchange between her and the officer spirals into a loop of her adamant refusals and his unyielding patience. The atmosphere gets tenser as she shows no signs of compliance. But hold tight, there's more drama unfolding.
Do you know what she did? You didn't see anything, no. She's the driver. She hopped over. She wouldn't get out of the car. She's trying to call a lawyer. I'll stand over here because she's going to try to get out. Ma'am, hop out, please.
No, I'm not gonna hop out.
Step out. Come on.
No,
Ma'am, please step out.
I can't step out. Wait for my lawyer.
Okay, we'll wait for your lawyer, but step out, please.
No, I can't.
Ma'am, step out.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't feel safe.
You have to step out. Ma'am, step out, please.
Things take a spicy turn here. The woman's frustration boils over, and she begins hurling insults at the officers, with asshole being her insult du jour. Despite her fiery language, the police keep their cool. She accuses the police of not listening and mishandling the situation. The next segment is even more heated, so stick around.
It's being recorded, okay? It's all on body cam.
Send a cop to...
No, we're not sending a cop.
He said no, because he's an asshole.
Okay.
Okay, he got assaulted, but you don't want to listen, right? He doesn't want to listen.
Do you have your ID on you?
Ma'am, let's start with this. What did
Can
you
I
hit?
talk to a lawyer again?
Ma'am,
He doesn't want to. He said no.
ma'am, what did you hit?
I am out of the car.
Are you okay? Are you injured?
Please stop. I don't want to be... Please. Joseph, I don't want anything, please. I fucked up my car. They don't care. They're being assholes.
Adding another layer to the mystery, police try to piece together the events with help from bystanders, while the woman's erratic behavior continues to puzzle everyone involved. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark. The plot thickens in the next snippet, so keep watching.
No, I don't want to talk to them. They're assholes. I'm standing next on the side.
No.
47 Airport.
Across from the sun, baby.
447. Be advised, we're going to need to host at this location soon for a Tesla Model X. Tesla.
Don't do that.
Just when you think it can't get any wilder, she remains as confrontational as ever, shunning both medical help and legal advice. She tells the officers to buzz off repeatedly, getting defensive when pressed for details about the crash. The tension escalates. Next up, we're turning the heat even higher.
There's a license plate that they witnessed, possibly the boyfriend was here when he took off. She could have hit his car. They're saying she was driving.
There was a guy here in a white crush. He was talking to her like they were dating. And they left. I don't know if he assaulted her and they were arguing like chasing each other.
Can't help you if you don't tell us what happened.
You don't want to help me. Fuck you. Fuck both of you, you asshole.
You're helping yourself out doing
Yeah,
that.
whatever.
How old are you?
This part is particularly intense. The EMTs show up hoping to check her for injuries, but she's having none of it, insisting on waiting for someone else to talk to. Her steadfast refusal to engage with both police and medical staff adds layers of complication to the already knotty situation. The drama is far from over. See what unfolds next.
You take your blood pressure and things like that?
NJDO Alpha 964241.
You guys can go back.
We're not going to go back. He was brought here by the police, not by you.
Okay, well,
She keeps holding her head like that. They left side of her head.
Should be a party at a Jersey City.
She feels like she was attacked by her boyfriend or husband or something. They probably did a little chase with each other. And he took off. I'm assuming she hit him.
She's waiting for other family members to get here. So we'll wait. We're here. We're up till...
You'll be scratching your head at what comes next. Her companion tries to clarify the night's stressful events, but she cuts him off faster than a teen correcting their parents' tech use. Her refusal to cooperate tests the officer's patience and complicates the legal procedures. Things are about to get even stickier in the upcoming scenes.
stop it.
No, I need the information. I'll call your brother. I'm calling your brother.
You doesn't. Joseph,
No,
stop.
Priscilla, this is beyond the point. You gotta...
Joseph, stop.
No, honey, it's
Stop
battered
it.
wife syndrome. It's Stockholm syndrome.
Stop.
I'll get you a lawyer. We'll work
Stop.
together. No,
Stop.
no.
Stop. I'm begging you to stop.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
begging you to stop.
No, but you can't.
No.
A deal.
No. Oh, Joseph, please stop. I don't want anything. No, nothing.
Did you get his plate?
Listen
There was no plate on the front of the car. You look at the phone. Okay?
We'll get that from you. We'll get that from you.
No, it's not. I mean, honey, this is bad. Look at my face.
This moment is critical for understanding her mindset. She requests to be arrested, seemingly wanting to cut to the chase. The officers discuss her mental state and the potential threats she mentioned, weighing her safety against the legal constraints of the situation. The suspense builds as we approach the climax.
Why? Ma'am.
Priscilla.
Ma'am, relax.
Arrest me. Can I go home?
Not yet.
Then arrest me.
All right, I'm gonna place your cuffs on.
You feel sobriety, sir?
No, not yet. Maintained. She's requesting I place her in handcuffs.
Can I call it, brother?
Sure. Go however you want. Stand there. No, stand there. Stand there.
See how she handles the mounting pressure. Despite being out of the car, she remains as cooperative as a toddler denied candy, refusing medical checks and any discussion about the accident. Her combative demeanor persists as the officers attempt to wrap up their investigation, but the final twists are just ahead.
Let me clean you up at least. Please.
I mean, I swear she's not. It'll check that. Thank you, sir.
We're looking at the detective.
Yeah, I got him checking now. So do you want to tell us what led to the accident?
Fuck you.
Were you running from somebody?
Fuck
Were you
you.
in fear for your life?
Fuck you.
Call for help. Yeah, it looks like it's right, Jeff. All right, I saw your wallet was in the car. We're going to go grab that because your car's getting towed, okay?
Things get even more convoluted here. As the incident begins to wind down, the police try to gather more information about the crash, particularly what she hit with her car. Her responses remain as helpful as a chocolate teapot, leading to a prolonged and challenging interaction. The conclusion is just around the bend, and it's full of surprises.
So what'd you hit? Your front tire is like bent under the car. So, you remember what you hit?
You have to go out guess?
I'm asking. I'm really asking.
Well, I don't know. What did you guess?
If you don't know, that's your answer.
Maybe you can
That's
help
fine.
me.
I'm trying to do that. You keep telling me to F off and everything else.
In this final stretch, the officers try to piece together the woman's evening, attempting to understand the context of the crash and any preceding altercations. Despite their best efforts, her lack of cooperation leaves many questions hanging like a season finale cliffhanger. The final revelations wrap up this wild ride.
No valid ID in here?
What do you want? My license isn't enough?
Well, no, this one has, it's punched.
You didn't look through it?
I'm asking you before I look through it.
Go ahead, do what you guys do.
That's what we do?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us what happened tonight?
Nope.
No? Why not? Did you have a bad experience with police? Is that why you don't like us?
You know what? Shut the
Can you believe this is how it starts? The video kicks off with the officer approaching a car where the model, seemingly disoriented, questions why they are stopped. The officer tries to engage with her, asking if she's been drinking or used any substances tonight, to which she repeatedly answers no. The situation is already teetering on the edge. Let's see where this goes.
What's going on? I don't know. Why are we out here?
We're trying to catch you.
You're what?
Trying to get you these things.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta open
Heck, where she's up and talking. Alright, why don't you get out of the car?
Alright.
You been drinking tonight?
No.
No?
No.
Did you use anything tonight? No?
How is this situation going to unfold? Despite the officer's request, the model refuses to exit the vehicle, insisting she hasn't done anything wrong. The officer continues to ask for her ID, which she reluctantly agrees to provide but delays in handing over. Things are heating up. Get ready for the sizzle.
So,
Okay, so wait, stay right there. Stay right there.
Nothing.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let me see it.
When I'm ready, I
Nope.
will.
Give me your ID.
Hey, shut the car off for now, okay?
Here, grab this.
Can you shut the car off?
This is getting intense. The model continues to resist exiting the car. She reaches for chips and plays with her ID, clearly stalling. The officer grows increasingly frustrated with her non-compliance and insists she step out for a field sobriety test. The next moment is even more dramatic. Buckle up for more antics. Can things get any more heated?
Alright, why don't you step out of the car?
No.
What's that? Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect. What are you reaching for? Chips?
Right?
Okay, yeah, you have your ID?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you want, right?
Yep. Oh, your ID is underneath you here.
Yeah.
You're sitting on it. No, you're sitting.
Where I'm at. I'm sitting where I'm sitting. And you're waking me up and you're disturbing my peace. So please take your light.
Listen, the reason we were here. Listen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please turn that light off.
Listen, the reason we're here is because you were sitting here playing real loud music.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do what I want to do.
Well, no, because you were disturbing the
Can't
peace. So.
How not?
Confrontation escalates as the model refuses to step out and undergo field sobriety tests. She denies having consumed more than a couple of small bottles of alcohol, despite evidence to the contrary. The officer warns her that refusal to comply could lead to arrest. Watch out, the plot thickens.
Okay, I just have to tell you, that's all. So how much have you had to drink tonight? How much alcohol have you had? Other than these 2 little airplane bottles, that just fell out of your car when you opened the door, so. It did. When you just opened the door, it just fell out because it wasn't there when I walked up.
It was.
No. Why don't you give me your ID? Give me your ID, please. You're sitting on it.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you're just putting your jacket on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cold.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID.
You're demanding too many things.
Well,
Police
you're
officer.
not listening to anything, so.
No, I don't want to listen to anything.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, the officer attempts to arrest the model for obstruction and driving under the influence as she remains uncooperative. She continues to challenge the officer's commands, leading to a physical struggle as the officer tries to handcuff her. Keep your eyes peeled. It's about to get even crazier.
You just wasted both of me and your time. You just did what I wanted you to do.
Listen, either give me your ID or I'm just going to take you out of the car and place you under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? So you can pick one. We'll start with that. Thank you. Where do you live at? Where do you live?
This escalation is unbelievable. The model is finally out of the car but continues to resist as the officer attempts to handcuff her. She mocks the situation, telling the officer to test me, play me as they lead her towards the police vehicle, continually refusing to comply and arguing about her rights. And guess what? There's more to come.
Ordering you out of the car, man.
Either get out of the car or I'm going to drag you out of the car and you're going to go in handcuffs. So you can either come out and cooperate or I'm just going to pull you out of the car.
I'm trying to work with you.
Work with me.
Just get out of the car.
No.
Okay, you have no other option here.
Either get out of the car willfully, or I'm just going to pull you out of the car.
And then you're going to be under arrest. So those are your options.
For what?
Obstruction.
Under arrest for what?
Obstruction of justice.
For ordering you.
Where is that?
We're giving you a lawful order to step out of the
Where is
vehicle.
the obstruction of justice?
You're not listening. You're not listening to us. I'm telling you to get out of the car.
Right.
Okay. So either get out now, or I'm just going to pull you out of the car.
And then you're
the
under
wrong
arrest.
move.
And then you're
moving the wrong way.
Okay, but we're asking you. We're asking you.
And you're gonna put the light on the wrong way.
Listen, we're asking you.
Right.
You get out, okay?
So what? You want me to start
like
the
an
car?
adult.
No, just get out of the car. Just get out of the car so we can do
vehicle.
some tests.
No.
Or if you're not going to listen, I'm just going to put you under arrest.
What will she say next? Now handcuffed, the model accuses the officer of pinching her too hard and not handling her properly as they prepare to transport her. She continues to express disbelief and anger about her arrest, questioning the officer's actions and justifications. The drama continues to unfold in the next clip. Brace yourself. It doesn't stop here.
Play me.
Well, it's too late for that now.
Yeah, it's too late. You're right. So call who you gotta call.
You're going to jail, so let's go.
What did I do, officer? Officer.
What's that?
Officer, ow, officer. You're pinching too hard. What
Just
did I
holding
do?
your walk that way.
What did I do?
Walk.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, thank you.
There's no
thank you.
There is no thank you.
Officer, no, it is a yes, thank you. And you're about to learn a lesson. You're not learning.
Get in the
You're
car.
not learning.
Get in the car.
Fucking thing. No.
You won't believe her audacity. The model is in the back of the police car, emotionally upset, and continues to argue with the officer, pleading for the handcuffs to be removed. She insists that she was not driving and therefore should not be detained, repeatedly asking to be released. Check out her next move. It's truly astonishing.
Why do you want to stop me so bad? Because I was not doing anything. I was not even driving. And you got a license in your pocket? That's mine, right? No, you don't. Because I wasn't driving. Therefore, stop stopping me.
How much more can they take? The officer tries to reason with the increasingly agitated model, who now claims to be feeling unwell and accuses the police of taking her out of her path. She resists any assistance from the officer, maintaining a defiant attitude as she sits in the back of the car. The next part is a real doozy. Just wait, it escalates further.
Yeah, think. Sit here. I got time. I got more time in the world than you think.
Okay. Me too.
Right, because I'm an alcoholic, right? And all I do is drink. But I ain't gonna fucking butter my fucking wings for you. Right, I don't.
Alright.
And I won't.
Okay.
So watch.
Alright. Very good. Now we got that under control. There you go.
Is this the end of the road for her? The interaction concludes with the model still in custody, arguing and refusing to cooperate with the officers. She maintains that she was wrongly stopped and demands her release, insisting she is not behaving aggressively but merely defending her rights. What happens next might just top everything you've seen so far. Get ready for the grand finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why are you doing this right now?
This is protocol. This is what we gotta do.
Can you please take these handcuffs off of me?
I can't do that right now, okay?
I'm gonna help you if you take these handcuffs off of me.
I'm gonna see what I can do, okay? I can do that right now.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna pull this back up. Put your zipper back up.